I like that name.
Okay. So, this is Veronica, not her real name. And Veronica is a diabetic who has not had her nails trimmed in, he retired what, like 2 years ago?
I think so.
Or more, even, yeah.
16 or 17.
Okay, now are these painful for you in your shoes?
Not really.
You can just relax your leg. You've been holding it up like that for about 15 minutes.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. In fact, I'm gonna just lift this up a little bit so you can relax. Now, with the testing that I just did before we started here, the vibration sensation that you only felt in one spot out of 4, that tells me that you probably have the beginnings of some diabetic neuropathy. Okay, so you've been a diabetic for a while. And then different kinds of sensations travel to the brain along different types of nerve fibers. And vibration in diabetics is one of the first ones to go. Okay, relax, there you go. And so that's why we test the vibration and light touch with diabetics. Your light touch was fine. You hadn't lost any of that, you got all of those. But the vibration was pretty absent. So what does that mean? That means that you need to start getting in the habit of checking your feet visually every single night before you go to bed, or in the morning after you're showered or ready to put your socks on. Because if you're not feeling things on your feet, you could have something stuck in there, a staple or a little thumbtack or a thorn, you know, and you might not feel it. That's a beaut right there.
I think that's rather attractive.
Yeah, it grows kind of all the way around. Very nice. Take it off in little chunks. So when you hear about diabetics,
That is a wall.
it did, yes. When you hear about diabetics who lose a leg or who lose toes or a foot, how it starts most of the time is that they've got a sore or an ingrown toenail that they don't feel, and because they're not looking at it every day, they don't notice it till now the whole foot or the whole leg is involved, and you know you can't save it. So you see this mark right here,
Yeah.
this little dent right there, that's where that nail was pushing in. That had to be painful. Was it? Okay.
It's just the last couple weeks that it started bothering me a little
Okay.
bit. And I worried about it growing into the toe.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we're gonna get you back on your regular schedule of every few months. Okay, so that it doesn't get that curvy again. But also, I want you to start getting in the habit of every day, once at least, looking at your feet and the bottoms of your feet if you can. And if you can't, then get one of those little diabetic mirrors on a handle. That you can look on the bottom and make sure that there's nothing there.
Or get my other set of eyes.
Or your other set of eyes, yes. Once a day, check the bottoms of your feet and in between your toes. Your other leg's fine. It's as relaxed as can be. This one, you've been holding up in the air the whole time.
This one I have trouble with.
This is the one where your hip
Yes.
is bad. Now, are you scheduled for a replacement?
Not yet.
Okay. It's kind of in the works, or
Kinda, sorta.
does that mean you're thinking about it but actually haven't seen a doctor to talk about it?
Well, I did see a orthopedic. Golly, when did I think that was last year. And and so it's been kind of put on hold, but now I had some x-rays taken and they said it's bone on bone.
So it's not going to get any better.
No. So I'm thinking I should schedule it, and then I thought, well, I would like to have it done before the snow flies. And I don't think that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And it's just
Well, look,
procrastination.
yes, exactly. Because you're never going to be as young and as healthy as you are right now, right?
So true.
And I have a feeling that if the snow flies, it's not like you're going to be out in it much, right?
Right.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you came in. I haven't had any really good nails like this for a while, Veronica.
Oh, I'm glad I could accommodate you. I didn't know I was going to become a movie star, though.
Well, a YouTube star. One of the first videos that I put on with big, really big nails has over 3 million views on it, so
Oh,
you may at that. But no, I'm glad that, now do you live like halfway between here and the other doctor who retired? Or you pretty close to here?
I'm in Brooklyn Park.
Okay, yeah, so like halfway in between. Well, we're happy to have you. And hopefully we'll get these so that they're in good shape and then keep them that way. Any questions about anything?
Not right off the top of my head, no.
Okay.
When I walk out the door, then I will.
Well, then you can always call and leave me a message. Put you down just a little bit. Everybody's got one nail, one toe where they get jumpy. Just a reflex.
Will my nails ever clear up?
Will they ever clear up? Probably not. I mean, there are some medications we could try, but you're already on so many. So if we can keep them comfortable and thinned out, then we win. Alright, so how's that feel?
Feels better. It does.
Pound or two lighter?
Yeah.
Alright, so every night. Now with this, where you said it's looking a little red,
Yeah.
that does look like a little bit of athlete's foot maybe.
Okay.
So do you have any athlete's foot cream at home?
I do.
Okay. The trick is to keep using it for a full week. After that, looks like it's gone.
Okay.
Okay. Well, welcome to the practice, and thank you for letting us do the video.
Yep.
And, oh, did you turn it off?
I'm on again.
Okay. Now, do you have any lotion that you put on your feet?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, and you can reach to do that?
Not real good.
Okay, do you have one of those,
Sock put arounders?
no, do you have one of those little gripper things that people use to get stuff off the high shelf?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I would recommend, if you can't reach the bottoms of your feet to do lotion, is just put like a piece of sponge on the end of one of those. Put the lotion on the sponge, and that would be, or you could use barbecue tongs. You could use like kitchen tongs. And then you can just wipe it on the bottom of your feet. And then you could also use that to get your socks on too. So,
I have a question.
yes ma'am.
Whatever's going on with her toes,
Mm-hmm.
is that contagious?
It could be.
Ah.
You
Okay.
guys share a shower?
Yep.
Yeah, so you just want to, Lysol it. Theoretically, yes, it's contagious. If you haven't already started to get a little, then you probably won't.
Okay.
But, okay.
Well, I've had this since in the 90s.
Yeah.
Is when it started, so I said she hasn't gotten anything, so
So she probably won't. So, all right. Well, thank you again, and we'll see you back in a few months.
thank you.
Okay.